Hello. So, guys, you're gonna have to help me out a little bit with volumes. I'm on my own, so I don't know if it's too loud or whatever. Then give me a heads up, let me know, because what I hear is not what you hear. So yeah. Hello, everyone. How are we this afternoon? I've got a couple of people in the chat to say hello to. We got Andy Allen. Hello, good sir. How are you today? Got Tabletop Ready Minis. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Richard Smith. Oh my God. Yeah. Hi, Rich Smith, you awesome legend, you. Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a random one. I've got some spare time, so I thought I'd do some painting and I'd say hello to people. I don't do it enough, so you know, I thought I'd say hello and do this randomness. Again, mic quiet. Okay, cool. We can deal with that. Let's boost it up. It all kind of like if the volume, like if the music is loud, then it dulls out the mic, so you have to kind of balance between the music being loud and your mic loud. So let me know in just a mo what's happening. I'll turn the music down just a tad as well. Oop, it might be a bit too much. Okay, that any better? Hopefully I've got it now. Guys, there's like a 20-second lag, so I'm just going to wait for you guys to tell me if that's good, is it bad, let me know. If that's gone too loud now, then let me know. That's going to bring that down. It looks like it's peeking into the yellow, which I thought was bad. Yeah. So, let me know if the slurping is good or is bad for you. Perfect. Perfect. I can't even say perfect. Hello. Wonderful. You are amazing people. Thank you very much for tuning in and saying hello. Look, I'm going like full Negan here at the moment with all this grey. Like, even like I got a guy that walks my dog when we're busy, and he's like, "Mate, you're going Negan," and I was like, "Ah, good slurpage right here, awesome." I'm glad. I'll do it again for you. That one nearly went down the wrong hole. I shouldn't slurp too much. Oh dear, what's happening this afternoon? So, I am painting some Lord of the Rings minis. I am big into Lord of the Rings minis at the moment. This is kind of my month's challenge. Let's show you what I'm working on right now. So, let's switch to this one. Hopefully this works. It's been a while since I've done this. Aha! Right, now, I'm going to see if I can zoom out just a tad. I don't know where my remote control for my camera's gone. But that is what I'm working on. Here's something trippy. Two faces in one. Weird, right? So, yeah, we got Fell Beast, Forge World Troll, Normal Troll, Easterlings, some of the Haradrim, Warg Riders, Morgul Knights, and yeah, behind all these paint pots, the actual riders, the Morgul Knights. That's what's going on. Yeah. So, right, we'll zoom back in a little bit. You don't need to see all of this, and you don't need to see my lap either, so let's just bring you in. Hello, Ravensrook, how are you doing, good sir? I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. How has your week been? I know it's Friday. It's a great day, Friday, because everything's over. So we got weekend. So we can do stuff. I'm about to do something very boring and just start painting minis. So, enjoy. I know we need to wait till the end of July to get my Pelennor Fields box. Tempted to get 3 heroes, though, as the sculpts are amazeballs. They are. I am... Oh, Cave Drake as well. That thing is a Cave Drake. Yeah, this is my challenge for June. I might as well update you. If you're watching this back, and you may have wondered where the May update went, and I'll explain on the next video when it comes out, is basically, I didn't really have a lot to show. It's one of those months where I was like, I did some stuff for Lion Tower, but I did a video on that. And then it was a bit of a rough month, sort of mentally wise. Some big things in life changed, but it's all good now. So like again, big guy, don't need sorries or apologies or anything like that. So there wasn't really much to show, which I feel bad because I should have done a video just explaining that, but I was so sort of going, I don't know how to put a video together apart from going, yeah guys, I've been really crazy busy with life stuff. I haven't painted much apart from what you saw in the last video. Okay, bye. So I'm kind of, yeah, I just didn't bother. I'll explain it on the next video as well, just so people don't go a bit strange about it. So I've jumped straight ahead to June. So there'll be 11 updates this year. But I'm making good progress. I've already painted 123 Mortar Orcs. Like, this is about 2/3 of what I had left, or maybe like half of what I had left. So yeah, I've already done a bucket ton of stuff, which I'm super proud of, and it means I've still got roughly half a month left to finish all of this. So we're making good time, because I think these Warg Riders will be done pretty soon. The Morgul Knights are nearly done. The Easterlings are on their way, and then it's just monsters. How cool is that? I just get to paint monsters. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. So, I have a question straight away. Photo editors, tried a couple, need a basic one as I'm not that bright. Can chat help? Photo editors. Now, you can use your phone, because the phones can do a lot. If you've got the ability to get Photoshop, amazeballs. I think Lightroom does something like that, but I have no idea what Lightroom actually does. I don't subscribe to the Adobe package thing, so I don't know what half the products do in there. I know a lot of people get the Adobe package because they get Adobe Premiere, they get Photoshop, they get Lightroom, they get all of that stuff. But it's like 50 quid a month. And I'm just having a little bit of an issue justifying 50 quid a month. Like, yeah, you know, for editing. You can get Sony Vegas for like 20 quid. Just saying. I know it's not as good. I know. But I say 50 quid a month. That's 100 quid every 2 months. That's 600 quid a year. Insane. Zane Morgan, how are you doing? Thanks, Zane. Thanks, Zane. No worries. You can watch it back later, dude. I'll update you with how things go. So, hopefully I'll see you on the Crazy Crafter stream. If you're not watching this, so I don't know why I'm talking still. Okay, let's move on. I'm so ready for 3 days off to get pre-order of AOS 3 in the morning. Nice. Nice. I'm not pre-ordering it, because I can't buy anything this year. So, yeah. I would love to. I think this is the one release, though, where I'm looking at it going, I'm buying that for the models. I don't care about Age of Sigmar. I know. I've tried it. I've tried it a few times. I know AOS3 might be tightening things up. I know. But I've recently started playing Warhammer Fantasy, and I'm just digging that right now. So, like, it's kind of the same, but, yeah. So Zane is listening. Cool, awesome. Zane, I'm going to have a crack, maybe at the weekend, at printing off some of your stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this back later, or anyone that's in the chat right now is watching... sorry, complete brain fart there. Anyone that's watching this back later, or is in the chat right now, that has a 3D printer, please go check out Zane Morgan. He's got some cool stuff and some accessories. I'm going to have a bash at printing some of them off. I think I'm going to do a Skaven diorama from it, because he's got like sewer works and stuff for like doing D&D tile sewers and stuff like that. It's really cool stuff. There's doors. I mean, I was half thinking when I saw the doors, I was like, ooh, can we make Hero Quest? So I might have a bash at that. So go check out Zane Morgan if you're into 3D printing. There's some cool stuff. Frost and Fist, how are you doing? You wonderful person. I'm just gonna end up talking to you rather than painting right now. Yeah. So Frosted Fist, the amazing brothers from across the pond, they will be hopefully streaming tomorrow. It's tomorrow morning for me. It's probably tonight for them. So go check them out. I can't rate them highly enough. The one thing it's just so frustrating because it's different time zones. But when Man Cave 3.0 shows up. So right in here, what you're seeing right now is Man Cave 2.0. Man Cave 3.0 is in the works. It'll be a few months, but once that arrives, I'll be the other end of the house. And what that means is I can do streams really late at night or really early in the morning. So, once that's ready, Frost and Fist, I'm coming for you. Because that would be cool to be on the actual Frost and Fist show. We have been on the Frost and Fist show. Yeah, we did. Me and Spud did it. Might have to see. Oh, Mythos. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Mythos. It might be Al. I don't know. Might be Freak. Is it possible that you could get all three of the Chilling Wargamers members on a UK friendly show for you guys? Like me, Pickle, and Spud with you guys. All at the same. Because that would be mental. There'd be 5 of us. I know it's usually 4, but if you can get 5, I'll be like, so good, so good. I'm in the same boat, but don't commit to the next thing. Yeah. Hello, Underdog Painting. How are you doing, bad sir, good sir? I hope you're well. Gotta go back to work for the last 2 hours. Catch you later. Catch you later, Mr. Ravensbrook. Just need to get AS3, but wouldn't use the models ever, so went for something else instead. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of cool. Yes. Hi, Mythos. Cool, awesome. Yeah, so Man Cave 3.0. So I'm in quite a small room here right now, and I don't, I'm not, it's not as small as Benji's shed, by any means. Like, I can't touch both walls, but then I am a midget, so. But the new Man Cave 3.0 is going to be a studio kind of thing. It will be at least, I think it's like 3.5 to 4 meters by, again, same again. So it'll be like a 16-meter square. So 16-meter square? Is that it? I think that's how it works. 4 by 4 is 16 meters squared. Anyone? Am I right in saying that? I might be wrong. It's going to be big. I'm going to have a bench which goes across the entirety of a wall. So I will have, hopefully, the painting area. I'm going to hopefully again have a converting area. I'm going to hopefully have an airbrushing area. Various other things. And hopefully I'm going to get some display cabinets in there as well. So you guys can see the armies that I put up, which would be cool. Tina Martins, hello! Hello, how are you? Everyone as well, if you can let me know, because I'm not keeping an eye on things, if Colin from the Crazy Crafter is planning to go live, can you guys let me know? Because I'm going to shut down my stream so that he can stream. This is kind of his time. I know I'm a little bit early, so that's why I thought I'd start now. But if anyone sees it, put it in the chat. Just say, I don't mind. It's absolutely fine, and I know you may want to see me versus Colin, anything, but Colin does cool streams. So also as well, if you're watching this, if you stick to the end and Crazy Crafter kicks in after that, go watch Colin from the Crazy Crafter. Cool. Yes. Hello. I'm talking a lot. I've been talking a lot today. I've had a very busy day at work. I spoke for like 5 hours straight, and I was just like, at the end I was like, oh, my voice is going. So, yes. Yeah, I'm still going now, surprisingly. So tonight, I think I'm going to be out of it. We'll see. But surprisingly, I keep on mentioning kebab pizzas and all the shows like Pickle Shows or Chilling Wargamers. Mrs. said tonight, do you fancy a kebab? I was like, so good! So good! So I'm having a kebab tonight. Mythos, when you come over, I shall treat you to a kebab, and that's not a euphemism. It depends how you have kebabs as well, because a lot of Brits absolutely just are filth when it comes to kebabs. Like, they're like, chili sauce, garlic mayo, and all the onions, please. You're just like, oh god. What's wrong with you? Why do you like burning your insides? So it's like Brits have a way of like trying to punish our insides as much as humanly possible. I think it's like a testosterone, like manly thing. Like we can drink more than anyone else. We can binge eat curries and everything else more than anyone else. It's just ridiculous what our silly pride does. So I need to paint in a second. I'm just gonna finish my cup of tea, and then we're gonna do it. And then I need to. I'm not gonna say the words, but I have a little animal down there that needs some food at some point. So whether or not I turn off the stream to go do that, or if I just leave you for 5 minutes while I go feed him, then yeah. Now on videos, Michael, how are you, good sir? I don't think he's streaming today, to be honest. He has something on, I believe. Oh, okay, cool. So hopefully we can go for longer then. That's cool. So if that's the case, then I may well take a break when little man needs some food, go feed him, and I'll be back. It'll take like all of 2 minutes. So, yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. I haven't done any painting yet. Michael as well. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. I showed everyone earlier, but I'll show you guys again. Oh, have I got the remote here? Aha! I found the remote. Cool. This is a cool thing about this camera, is I can do this. So, and this is the trippy bit. There's two of me now. There's one there and there's one there. Hi! So yeah, Lord of the Rings! And I've shown you pictures of the like 123 orcs already. So yeah, if anyone has seen as well, Dana Howell put out a video recently about miniature Shane golf, where it's like you get a minus point for each minute you paint, and the person at the end of the thing with the lowest points wins. I've subscribed to a Patreon just so I can enter that competition, because I'm going to absolutely wreck face in that competition. They are not going to know what's hit them, because they'll be like, right, bang, 123 minis, done. And then, bang, load of Easterlings, done. And then, just, and they're like, okay, but you get plus points if you buy anything. I was like, I don't buy anything. So, yeah. How is your diorama coming along, Elston? Right, so, the diorama. So, this is what I've got so far. Okay. Everyone, if you don't know, I am doing a diorama for, his name's Rich. I don't know his surname, but he's a friend of Colin from the Crazy Crafter, and he's having a Lord of the Rings themed wedding. And we all kind of got picked out of a hat for a different scene, and I got Bilbo in the wine cellar. And so, I took a scene from the movie, and it's all like wooden floor, so I go, okay, this is like, I've got these weird, I'm guessing maybe they're XPS, I'm not entirely sure what kind of foam this is, but I've got loads of these ones, so I had to glue them all together, and then super glue all these tongue depressors, lollipop sticks, to this. And then I took a jigsaw to it and cut it all around. I've finished 3D printing all the parts I need, so Rich was very kind and sent me the STL files for Bilbo and a load of dwarf heads. I had a load of STL files for barrels, so they're all printed. What I need to figure out is, the idea is going to be like 2 wine racks, like here, that are going to be full of straw and like wine bottles poking out, kind of thing. That's the idea. And there's going to be Bilbo back here with a lever, and then all the barrels here with all the dwarf heads poking out and looking at Bilbo. That's kind of what I've got planned for it. So the only thing is constructing these wine racks is, I was like, I don't really know what to do, because I wasn't sure. And then I thought I might use these. Now these are old sprues, GW sprues. And I was thinking, if I did something like this, and this, and then just kind of created these makeshift wine rack things. I'll print off a load of wine bottles as well in it. To go in there. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if these would work because they're not quite square. They've got like a weird angle to them. It might not matter though. So I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's on its way. Basically, what I need to do is stop painting Lord of the Rings and then paint The Hobbit instead. So it's getting there. I just need to paint the minis and construct these wine racks, and then I'm done, which would be cool. I think I'm gonna have to pin the barrels to this, otherwise I think transit from the UK to the US might get wrecked. I'm also thinking of getting some thin plastic card and wrap it all around this, just to like give it a bit of security. So I don't know, maybe not. So that's the plan for my diorama. I do have another diorama which I need to finish, and Michael, I need to have a chat with you about those vaping things as well, because I really want to use that for my first diorama. So I may have a chat with you because I know you were talking about certain things when buying from that person. Though I may ask you a question, and I also cannot remember where they're from. I know they're from somewhere in the EU, but I cannot remember the website name. So I'll ping you a message later. So cool. Right, I need to paint stuff because I haven't actually painted anything yet. Michael, you've started down the mini painting journey, dude. You will definitely paint more minis than this. I'm just the odd exception of where I will paint this in a month. Yeah. I'm just the weird case, which is fine. I don't expect anyone to be the same as me. But I wouldn't want anyone to be, because then there'd be two of me, and that'd be really trippy. Two of me. I'd probably punch myself. If I met someone that was exactly like me, I don't think I'd like it. Like, honest question to everyone out there. If you met someone that was exactly like you, would you actually like it? Because I wouldn't. I'd like being me. Cozy Tronica Smoke. Something like that. Wayne's Workshop. That's one. That's it. Yeah, I'll have a look because I want to get that ordered in. And plus, Brexit and EU importing is going to be horrendous on that. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna, because it's like an icy, snowy one. So the smoke thing is just going to be perfect for that. And then I need to do the editing, editing videos. Excuse me. I'm just going to neck this tea, and then we'll get painting. So. Okay, cool. Right. Let's show you where we're at. So, we're painting some Easterlings. Let's do a bit of a zoom in. I can tell you where I'm at with this, so you know how I've done it, because we like to be a little bit educational here. So, oh, that's a broken one. That's not a good one. Let's choose someone that's not broken. Let's do this one. Right, focus camera. Focus. This way. Zoom in. Zoom in. Right. Also, as well, does everyone like my new mat? It's really trippy. It messes with my eyes. Right. Focus. Steady camera. Oh, am I going to have to switch you to manual focus? Oh. Right, okay. Alright, manual focus. There we go. Ooh. There. Right. Okay. So, here's the deal. Initially started off with a black prime, then with zenithal highlight. Then I've used Vallejo model color brass. Okay. Simple enough. Then I use Vallejo model color brass mixed with some Vallejo metal color aluminium, and I did highlights on this. Then I used an oil wash, which has been absolutely amazing for doing metal. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, all these little, like, diamond, like, scale things they got going on, just oil wash. Did it like a treat. Like, absolute champ on that. And then today I finished up with some scale color Haster Purple. Don't ask me why it's called Haster Purple, but yeah. Oh, we got Josh from the Pickle Jar. Hello, Pickle. Hello. Kebab pizza, really? You mix Persian with Italian. Yes, I do. Yeah. Kebab pizza. Has to be. Massive kebab pizza. Yes! Pickle, I'm having a kebab tonight. I don't think I can convince my missus. I've convinced my missus to like kebabs. That's like, that's an ultimate champion win for me. I'm like, yes! Yes! But kebab pizza, I don't know if she's gonna go for it. So I might have to do that on a night where she goes out, and I'm like, cool. I'm left to my own devices. I can have the ultimate sin, a kebab pizza. And Domino's one was banging. Yes, kebab pizza. See, everyone loves kebab pizza. See, yeah, I'm gonna have to indulge in the deadly sin that is kebab pizza. So yeah. So, right, what we're doing for the rest of it is I need to paint up these cataphracts. So, I don't know why they're called cataphracts. Cataphracts is very reminiscent of 30k for me because you get cataphracted Terminators. And then we're just going to paint this purple stuff on there, which is actually like a kind of maroony red, but I guess it's a kind of purple. And the weird thing is I'm painting it over oil paint, which could effectively, like, seal it in. Instead of having to varnish and then paint on it, I'm like, I'm just going to put paint over it. I don't know what that's going to do. It could go bad. But, yeah. So the cool thing is, after I've done this, I've just got those little... Oh, you can't see it now. That I've just got these Haradrim, were like the leftovers from the last time I did some Lord of the Rings stuff. Get them done, and then after that, like, just big monster time. Just big monster time. It's gonna be so cool. But I've been thinking about doing a new talking head video because something's brewing up in my brain again, which I thought would be quite interesting to chat about. Is like, what universe do you live in? Because I was thinking the other day, and it's kind of a combination of, I've been listening to a lot of Lord of the Rings lore from like the guys at the Broken Sword, various kind of things like that. So I've been kind of getting up to speed on that, and it's like a new universe, so it's kind of exciting. But also as well, on the Chilling Wargamers, we were talking about 30k, which is Warhammer 40k, but 10,000 years earlier, which is kind of where my bread and butter is, and how I've kind of done a lot of the channel for myself in the past and everything like that. It's kind of what I was focusing on. I think if I'd focused on that continuously, I would be kind of a much better place when it comes to YouTube. However, when I started getting a lot of attention from it, I got trolled a fair bit, and I honestly didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't really know what to do, and it put me off so much that I just kind of stopped, and I decided I wanted to just help out Spud with the Chilling Wargamers. And I also kind of wanted to do painting tutorials, because the 30k community became what we call as rivet counters. Now, just to explain what a rivet counter is it comes from historical, it was when I was sort of doing 30k stuff. A rivet counter was from historical lore kind of perspective and modelling, and what they would do is it would be they actually kind of phrase would get thrown up because they would count how many rivets were on a tank or something like that and go, actually there was 64, not 65, and aka rivet counter. So any little thing that was wrong, someone would go, actually, and yeah, not really worth it. I just realised the music's gone. Let's get some music on the go. Moods. Let's go moods. Should we go with happy? Or let's go relaxing. Let's do a little bit of relaxing. Let's just try. Alright, vocals, just instrumentals, thank you. Let's do some of that. Also as well, Ben, if you are watching, yes, we are talking about kebabs. So, yes, we are. Yeah, that's basically what happened with me when it came to my 30k lore stuff. Is I got very sick of the community very quickly. I enjoyed it immensely, but I got very annoyed that the fun I was having was being ruined by the people just going, no, it's wrong. You're like, your fun's wrong, my fun's right. You're like, F off. So, yeah, that's kind of why I slowed down and I tried to focus more on painting tutorials. And I found out painting tutorials in the long run work better because people just keep on going back to them because they're a painting tutorial. Hello, Mr. Dread. How you doing, buddy? Who else we got? Kebab pizza is where it's at. Yes. Barbecue sauce base on a kebab pizza. Oh, champion. Champion there. Now, here's a thought. Would you also put mayo or garlic mayo or chili sauce on top of it afterwards as well? And here's the ultimate sin. Would you have a salad with it? So, yeah. So to anyone that's watching that just didn't really get what I just spoke about is, yeah, kebab pizzas. That's the theme of the week. If you don't like kebabs or you don't like pizzas, this may not be for you. If you do like kebabs and you do like pizzas, this most definitely is for you. How is everyone this afternoon as well? It seems like everyone's a little bit chirpy. It's a Friday. It's good times indeed. I'm actually a little bit disappointed Colin's not streaming. Colin's streams are it's a pick-me-up if you're ever feeling down or something like that, or if you ever feel like the world is just getting a little bit too serious. The Crazy Crafter streams are just this beautiful ray of sunshine that just make things nice. Colin's got this infectious enthusiasm for the world being good that you can't help but go, man, this is fun. It's just nice to listen to. And yeah, actually don't know where I should paint up to with that one. So yeah, a little bit down now actually that Colin's not streaming. I enjoy his streams. I don't tune in for all of them all the time because he used to be on it like a rocket, but I'm guessing as life returns back to some sense of normality, yeah, we've all got to adjust back into our routines and lifestyles. Which is in a weird way, the world returning back to normal is a bit of a shame. Because there's been some great communities and great people to talk to during this time. And I have a feeling if it wasn't for the pandemic, then I probably wouldn't have spotted them. Or wouldn't have met them. And it makes me sad that something so tragic had to happen to get connected with some great people. But at the same time, it has happened. So I'm kind of happy about it. Very weird. It's a very weird thing. It's sad things, but silver linings, I guess, is the phrase there, or something. I don't know. You know, stuff. But yeah, good streams, good times, stuff like that. I'm really eagerly looking forward to Michael's next video, whenever it may be arriving, because I heard it's getting the impression it's a bit of a monster video, and very intrigued to see what he's come up with. So Michael, Let us know when you've done that one. I'm really intrigued to see it. Again, another person who I can just sit and listen to. One of those wonderful people, wonderful things in the world where you can just sit and listen to, like, the world's kind of good. Dog is starting to kick up a tantrum, which means it may well be dinner time soon. Hasn't seen it yet. Right. So what I'll do is I'll finish this guy up. I will stick some music on a little bit louder for you for a couple of minutes while I go feed him, and then I'll be back. So you can look at my amazing room, and yes, not see much. So yeah, I do apologise. I'll have to ditch you just for a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back to do some more. So what I want to do, what I would like to do today, is I'm trying to do all this red on these Easterlings, and then if I can get all of this done, I'd like to do the highlights next. And then I would like to move on to like the black parts, because the Easterlings are mainly black, gold, and red. So if I can get those all sort of bedded in, then I can move on to like little details, and then they'll be done, and then I can move on to the monsters, because everyone likes monsters. Actually, anyone who's in the 3D printing community, I had a message on Reddit from My Mini Factory. The guy over at My Mini Factory is like, "Hey dude, I saw you painting these things, that's really cool, how long did it take you?" Stuff like that. And I was like, My Mini Factory actually talking to me. I was like, okay. I was having a relatively nice, interesting chat with him, and I found that rather entertaining. I was like, it's interesting you're saying that, because I've been looking at My Mini Factory all morning. He's like, oh, it's good to know our site's working. I was like, that's cool. So I was half tempted to say, if you ever need anything painting, give me a shout. But I've done that far too many times in the past, and it just means I get a load of commission work, usually, and I don't get paid for it. So I was like, I'll just hold off on saying that one. If they want me to paint something, they can ask. I don't like getting paid in exposure anymore. Money is so much better. Right. Okay, with him done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you out for a little bit, so you can have a look at this glorious, glorious bunch of minis. It's nearly done. Oh, cool. Trying to squeeze in too much stuff, but it's been fun. Sweet. Cool. Okay, catch you in a bit. Tabletop ready minis. Words. Right. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to crank up the volume so you've got some very loud, chilled out music. And I will be back after Dog has had his food. So give me a sec. I have no idea if the volumes are right. So, teletext vibes. Wow, that's old school. Alright, let's switch that back to autofocus. There we go. So. I am sorry about that break, everyone. My dog does need food, so I have to feed him. It's weird how, like, he's, like, on a deadline. It's like, this is the time I eat. Otherwise, if you don't feed me at this time, I'm going to cause absolute chaos. And you're like, great. Awesome. So, one of the things that I he does is basically digs the ground, but he can be inside. So it's just like over carpet, and you're like, ugh. So he does it basically. He's a diva. And he's just like, I want attention. Give me attention now, otherwise I'm gonna stop. And so be it. Cockapoos for you. Yeah, cockapoos. Yes, cockapoos. They look great, but they get so much attention that they demand attention afterwards. Hello. Can you see him? Oh, he disappeared. Let's see if we can spot him. Are you hiding? Hi. I can't show you him right now because paintbrush and dog in hand, but yeah. Look, you can say hello. That's fine. You've had some food. You can chill out now for a bit. You know you have to let the food go down, right? Yeah, I know. You got it all over your face. Look, it's all over your face. All over your face. Oh, go lick your chops. Oh, no. Oh, you're the best buddy ever. Best buddy ever, right? Yeah. Right, painting. That's what we're doing. So, I had there's a big long tangent that I went on. I was talking about doing another talking head video about like what universe you live in. It sort of came to my attention that like I have lived in like the 40k or mainly 30k universe for so long that stepping into another universe is such an interesting concept. It's such an interesting like thing that I realized that's been my thing for a long time. And it's cool seeing other people's universes and where they kind of live their fantasy brains. It's a weird statement. Live their fantasy brains. You know what I mean. Oh no, the horse got red on him. Yeah, it's. I think there's probably enough ammo in my head to pull out an entire talking head video on that. Maybe just for the interesting concept of living in someone else's universe or living in your own universe. It's like you get the. I got explained to me the other day what an echo chamber was. Didn't realize that was the thing, and then I was like, oh, it is a thing. That was really bad. What is the balls? What is the balls? Balls deep is just balls. Lord of the Rings. It might not have shown the bottom part. It might have just said balls. I thought it said balls deep. It may have just said balls. If it did just say balls, then that's the thumbnail now. But it was supposed to be balls deep and kind of indicate Lord of the Rings minis. Was the idea. Da 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 da. So, yes. So, I feel I should be obliged, and I don't actually know. I don't feel obliged. I don't say it enough, so that's where I feel like I was obliged, is there are lots of people that I should shout out, and I would advise you to go check out their channels if you haven't already. And so, we'll start with some of the people in the chat. So, we've got Frost and Fists, go check him out. Amazing live streams, a lot of fun, a lot of giggles, a lot of good times. Can't recommend them highly enough. We've got Nat1 videos, some really cool crafting videos, some really interesting stuff. And personally, I can just sit there and listen to it for days. And we got the one, the only Pickle Jar, Josh, who is my fellow CWG member, who is an absolute machine for churning out a video every single week, and he is committed to it. However, I have no idea how he does it, because, oh god, a video every week. It just drives me nuts. I used to do it, but I figured out painting a lot is more beneficial to me. There's a goal I have. Pickle knows what my goal is, and it's a bit of a secret one. The only reason why it's secret is I'm not sure if I can do it. But if I can do it, oh god, is it a cool goal. So, we'll wait and see how that all kind of pans out. But, yeah, I'm not sure if it's ever been thought about before, because it's generally a bit of an insane idea. But if it happens, it will be a few years off as well. So I'm talking long-term goals. Who else we got? We had Zane Morgan earlier. You should go check him out. Dread did videos. Tabletop Ready Minis. Do you do videos? I can't remember. I do apologise if you do videos. I haven't checked it out. I feel really bad. There's only so much time in the day, and there's so many channels now. So I do apologise. If you do, I shall advise you to go check out Tabletop Ready Minis as well. Yeah, Andy Allen was here earlier. It's Quingo Talks. Go check him out. Tina, are you doing videos now? Am I wrong in saying that? I don't know. Everyone's so busy and doing stuff, I forget a lot of the time. Because my brain is great. Absolutely fantastic. And it never forgets a single thing. Ever. Hashtag I love kebab pizza. Right. Best thing to go with kebab pizza. I know you can say that it may not need anything, but the best thing that you could put with a kebab pizza, go. What are we thinking? Like onion rings? Sure. See these paint racks? No, you can't see these paint. There's some paint racks like up there on the wall, and they just get covered in crap all the time. Mainly because like I put things down and the brush ends up hitting them. Right. I just need to have a look at the Google to find out some stuff. Oh no, don't go there. That's the one I want. Sweet. You know, I think I've got a pretty good colour with this one. I think it's a pretty good base colour. Very chilled out music, isn't it? It's like jazz lounge. Jazz Lounge. So you can sit back and eat your kebab pizza with no stress at all. Does anyone lazily eat a kebab? I know that's a really weird question, but every time I've seen people eat a kebab, it's usually kind of like wolfing it down after a binge, like drinking session. Does anyone just like casually eat a kebab? Beer is a very good answer, Michael. Beer is a very good answer to go with kebab pizza. In fact, I will give you an internet cookie for that one. I don't know how I give an internet cookie. I'm in IT, but I don't know that much. I'm also told as well that the amount of Lord of the Rings I'm painting will never get used in a game ever. There's just far too much. This amount does not get used in games. This is like, for 40k people, this is apocalypse level stuff. So I'm kind of like sitting there going, right, what do I do with the rest of it? I might be selling some. Potentially. Because people usually figure that I can paint a lot of stuff rather fast, and they don't want to have to paint chaff, and I'm pretty good at painting things really fast. So, yeah, I might get rid of some. Cataphracts were Persian heavy cavalry. Sorry, watching in the past. Ah, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Why? So why, if 30k, they call Cataphracti Terminator? Is Cataphracti something different to Cataphract? Or is it just a 40k thing? I'm guessing it's just a 40k thing. Or 30k thing. They're like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which word shall I pick today for these? This one. Therefore, you are now Cataphracti. I? Yeah, that's interesting. Cavalry. Cataphracti I is heavy infantry in the 40k, 30k lore. So, kind of the opposite. Huh. Me wonders. Me wonders indeed. I'm thinking we need to spice up the music a little bit. The problem with jazz music is it's very relaxing. To the point where you want to go to sleep. And I don't think that embodies me very well. So I think we need to change it up in a second. I'm just going to finish this Dragon Knight guy. And then we shall... switch the music over to something rather more interesting. It'll probably end up some synthwave thing because I was born in the 80s. And it's just what we grew up with. Axel F. Yeah, this... Does anyone else get the feeling that sometimes jazz music just reminds you of obnoxious people? Like, I've been to a couple of jazz clubs. Like, back when I was younger. And, not gonna lie, I was bored. I just got bored. didn't really understand the concept. I can appreciate the mentality behind it, but it's not for me. It's not for you, Jen. So, but it was always this. The reason why I say obnoxious is it just seemed like some people there just. The only thing I can describe is either they've been smoking something, or they were just ascended to some kind of higher place in their mind, which I had no concept of. And they were just like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and contemplate life in general. And I sit and contemplate life sometimes, but I usually do it with a beer. And I'm usually sitting somewhere nice. And I'm guessing if jazz is your thing, but if you're out with your mates, and you listen to music, I probably wouldn't sit and contemplate life whilst I was with my mates, if that makes sense. But you'd see like 2 or 3 people just at a table going, not talking to each other. It was weird. So I have this kind of default thing in my head. I know it's not true, but like I just remember some of those obnoxious people, and I was like, eh? So yeah, very strange. Weird tangent for you, but yeah. Let's change jazz music off. It's doing my nutting now. Right, jazz music, go away. Give me something else. No, don't open a new tab. Mood. Let's go with happy. Happy. Vocals, instrumentals. What does this sound like? I heard him coming up. Hey, monster! You've been outside in the rain, haven't you? You're soaking wet. I know. You're going to sit down and curl up and dry up. Yeah? Okay. Don't worry, it won't be all night, because we've got to go get a kebab at some point. I'm so tempted to go get kebab pizza and just say, you said kebab? Think we can get away with that? No, we can't. Oh dear. Alright, where were we? Glass of wine. Glass of wine. Okay, glass of wine with kebab pizza. Alright. I'm not a wine drinker, but I can appreciate everyone needs some kind of alcohol to go with a kebab pizza. That's fair. Oh, I need to find out what the other Easterling. Easterling. Is that him? That's the Easterling guy. Okay, so that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay, so I can paint this guy. I was like, I'm in an hour on what to do with this guy. Oh, let's bring the chat back out. I do apologise if I've offended everyone that goes to jazz clubs now. It's like foot, mouth, jazz club. Go. So, what is everyone else working on today? Got any interesting things happening? How's the world treating everyone? I just realised everyone's going home from work, so no one can respond out because everyone's driving. Over in the UK, it's 5 o'clock, so everyone's kicked out. Hot, spicy red wine. Okay. That could be interesting. Would you have a spicy kebab pizza as well, so you go for the double spice? Oh, Loki's disappeared somewhere. Hey, monster. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, you've had dinner. You can chill out for a little bit. I know you've been exploring in the garden. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see what I'm painting a little bit more. The problem is, the focus is on the wrong thing. Focus on that. Ah, it's a new cutting mat. Messing with my focus. There we go. I know, dude. You can sit and dry off for a little bit. Of course. You're building a wine or beer house in fame. Nice! You're a crafting monster as much as I'm a painting monster, Tina. You make as much as I paint. It's where it's like really strange for me when I go into crafting mode. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I'm not like... Painting is, I've learnt so much more rapid than crafting. But you crafters make it look like you've done in like an hour. You're like, bing, here you go, I've done it. I'm like, how? How? It takes me like hours. I'm like, am I cutting it right? Does this work? Am I doing this right? Like, second guess myself on everything when it comes to crafting. Whereas painting, I've got, nah, I'll be alright. I can just paint over it if it's not. Bonza. Cool, right. I have no idea if that's the right colour for that guy, but that's cool. Chapter Master Valrak, how are you doing, good sir? I'm really tempted to start collecting Star Wars, but the rules are not doing. Yeah, Star Wars is, I mean, I bought into it just for the models, to be fair. So, Star Wars is one of the things I binge bought before my year of not buying stuff, so I've got a stack of Star Wars stuff I need to paint. But if you got an airbrush, pretty quick and easy to get Stormtroopers or Clone Troopers done. That's a question for you, Varric. Would you go for Clone Wars or would you go for whatever, Rebel Alliance and Galactic Empire? Is that it? What's it? Is it Republic and Separatists? Is that it in Clone Wars? And then it's... What's it? Galactic Empire and the Rebels. And then is it Separatists and the Republic? Clone Wars. Nice! Yeah. I was going to say, if you'd said the other one, I'd be like, you must either you don't like Clone Wars and lightsabers and stuff like that, or you really love Spaceballs. Big helmet and all that jazz. Big helmet. Darth helmet. Want the Bad Batch. I've not watched the Bad Batch yet. I've got Disney Plus and I've not watched Bad Batch yet. I need to watch that. I'm really I need to catch up on stuff. Started watching I've been watching Sweet Tooth on Netflix. That's kind of like creepy weird. That's like a thing I've been chilling out to recently. But what else have I watched? Started watching Loki. That looks like it's going to be pretty good. I It's one of those things like MODOK. I really want to watch it, but the problem with Patton Oswalt, he sounds like really cool on adverts, and then you watch it and you get about half an hour in, and you're like, your voice is kind of annoying. So I'm like, oh dear. Like, has anyone ever watched the series on Netflix called Happy? Because that was awesome, but it was very twisted. Like, the second season was just like, what the actual... in fact, the first season was messed up as well. It was just a messed up season. Quite funny. The bit in the second season when he's killing all these people but slipping up in blood, that was just like, Alright. Well, if Valrak's saying Bad Batch is good, then I'll have to venture into it. By the way, Valrak, I haven't actually said, I'm so glad you're better. Yeah, it was sounded like a pretty horrific ordeal you went through, dude. So it's good to see you up and about again, and it's good to see the community was just like, wow, that was a crazy outpouring that everyone did. Also, super jelly that Astartes made a little animation thing for you. I was like, oh, what? I want someone to do that for me. So, yeah. Here's one of the things I was talking about. Yeah, I was going to talk about making this new video about which universe do you live in. And one of the things I've been thinking about recently is, like, shiny syndrome? Well, I have the feeling that there's also, like, universe syndrome or universe jelly syndrome. I've got to come up with a better phrase for it. But the concept is that you can be, like, engrossed into a universe. So, for example, we'll say 30k or Lord of the Rings right now, because we're doing Lord of the Rings. That's your universe you've been engrossed into. But maybe you've been doing it for a while, and you're a little bit like, okay, this is cool. You like it, but maybe you're kind of like, okay, well, let's see what else is about and stuff. Or maybe you're not even expecting it, but you have a friend that's so convincing that they talk about things that you're like, oh, I wanna be part of that universe. That sounds like fun. Don't worry, Richard Smith. I still need to catch up on all of Clone Wars. I need to get through all of that. So yeah, you're not alone. Here was the concept. Is like, is there universe envy? Should we call it that, universe envy? That you get so engrossed by someone else talking about their cool universe that they're really into, that you then jump into the universe and sort of explore it as well. Because that's kind of what's happening with me and Lord of the Rings at the moment. I'm like, I knew there was a lot of lore behind it. A lot of people were a lot more into it. But it's not been since I had something to get me inspired into it more that I've actually, like, I'll click on videos about Lord of the Rings lore and stuff like that. So it's like a universe envy thing. So, and is it enough for you to part with lots of money just because someone talked to you about this cool universe that they want to be part of? Yeah. I thought it would be an interesting talking point. So, I'll probably do that on the next Talking Head video. Universe Envy. Alright. Also as well, person who can come up with the best title for that video, I will paint them a mini. Go! So, talking about universe envy. And don't just say universe envy. To be fair as well, if you come up with just a phrase that could go on the thumbnail as well, I'll accept that the same. Because I may just call it Universe Envy, but if you can come up with a cool phrase to go on the thumbnail, I will paint you a mini. I'm liking this music more than the jazz thing that we had going on earlier. It's a little bit more spicy. Just like a kebab pizza, which is the theme of today's show. Kebab pizza. Kebab pizza. I'll have to get Valrak back on the stream at some point. That would be cool to like have a chinwag with him again. I'm not sure if Valrak's been introduced to Josh, our newest member of the Chilling Wargamers. If not, we'll have to indoctrinate him to Valrak. Bop, 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 bop. Bonza. Cool. Oh, so many Easterlings to paint. So many Easterlings to paint. Right. Let's do... What colour do we want to do their shield part? Or do we want to do the rest of the red? I don't know, people. Brown part on a shield or red? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm actually like... This does happen with me. I do get burnt out, but it lasts for about half an hour. So, I kind of... Oh, maybe we could do this. So, I've done these weird splotchy bits all over... Games Workshop told me I couldn't like Star Wars. That is fantastic. I'm a little bit worried Pickle would just get on my case about copying, considering I've already sort of done that whole copying video. But good shout, Mr. Smith. I'm gonna paint some Warg Riders quickly. I'm just gonna do some little lines. Games Workshop told me I couldn't like Star Wars. Wow. It's quite a good one, actually. Although it is the only first one. If I do take the first and only, then I will have to start singing Chesney Hawkes. I am the one and only. Shield red or shield brown. What it is, Zena, is on the shields, it's these little bits around the star. It's this square. It's... On all the pictures, it's kind of like a brown. So they'll mainly be gold, but that little bit is like brown. But the red, what I'm talking about, is highlighting this color red. So I'd be doing all the highlights on all of this. So red or brown, effectively. yes, I do realise now that I've just been speaking about that for the past minute that red or brown. I mean, usually it's like, no, Elston, thoughts stay in your head about those kind of things. Red, brown, or light mahogany. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having some silly thoughts in my head. I do it on Chilling Wargamers all the time, but I'm like, it's my own stream. I will try and be sensible. I spent most of the stream talking about kebab pizza, so I'm not entirely sure how I can even justify that thought. Wargs. Wargs. You know what the most satisfying thing about batch painting stuff like this is? Taking the models off the desk. Like, once they're done, taking them off. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, I stopped myself just the moment before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going down there. Fandom gravity? It's possibly mythos. Drawn to a fandom by proxy. Is it possibly a little bit cryptic? Because people be like, huh? What the hell is that about? Which might work. But I'm not sure. More suggestions. Keep them coming. Keep it coming. You're doing good, guys. My friends are like drug dealers. That's pretty good. I have a feeling YouTube may have something to say about it, but it's not a bad shout, Mythos. See, there's music, better than jazz music. Jazz music, it's like, just a bit obnoxious, that's all. Just a little bit obnoxious. This is just fun. Sorry, I'm not showing what I'm painting. I've been holding it up here. Let's hold it down here so you can see what's happening. Elston remixes. I don't know what that noise was. Roped into a new universe. Not bad. Bit more, yeah. Yeah, kind of like it. Kind of like it. I might put that in the thumbnail, Mythos. If you just want me to paint you a mini. Is that it? You just want me to, you could just ask. Good. Mythos, we're close enough, mate. You can just ask if you want me to paint you something. I am painting you something, actually. I have something in mind. I just have these problems where I'm like, project, cool, do it. And then I'm like, oh, shiny, project, go. And then I'm like, oh, shiny, project, go. And I don't finish the other projects. Hence why I'm not buying anything this year, so I can actually finish these goddamn projects. So, yes, your project will happen. But yes, if you want me to paint something, I just, I'll paint you stuff. I mean, I'm not entirely sure on the music right now. I think I've stumbled into the wrong playlist. If anyone tuned in now, I'd be like, what? I don't know. It's just on random. Blame epidemic sound. It's kind of like more chilled out, but kind of funky as well at the same time. It's not obnoxious chilled. That's a new thing, obnoxious chilled. How can you tell about obnoxious chilled? Someone that listens to obnoxious chilled would not eat a pizza, kebab pizza. You sounded like Colin. Which bit did I sound like Colin? I don't know. I do. Colin is a good person to sound like. He is happiness incarnate, and I am very grateful he's about. The first time I met him, it's just after I released that YouTuber Doubts video, and he very kindly and very graciously decided to like give me some feedback, or like it was very like very tentative and very like cautious. He's like, yeah, I understand it. So, like, and I was just like, dude, like that. I filmed that video like a week ago. Like, I'm past the point of thing. So here's the thing: if anyone listens to the Talking Head videos, like, basically, I film them and I rarely get them edited within 2 days. I usually have to cut them down and do various different things and upload them. So it's been like, when they go out, it's been about at least 4 or 5 days since I actually had a chat about them or whatever. So if anyone like thinks I'm in a bad mood or I'm in a spot where I'm thinking about stuff, I'm really not, because like I bounce back pretty rapidly. And so yeah, by the time that happens, I'm usually okay. This, like, saying that, this month, well, the month just gone in May, was a bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy, to say the least. So that was a bit of a hectic month, but I didn't want to put out a down video, which is hard, hence why I was talking about balance. Because I don't really think, I don't think talking about balance is a negative thing. I think that's just a thing which we all kind of have to deal with. It's just, we just have to deal with it. Yeah. You see a snake crawling out of my desk? I'm very concerned at what you're thinking right now, Tina. Just say, if you want me to paint a mini, if you wanted me to paint a mini, dude, I'll paint your mini. Just say if you want me to paint a mini. Oh dear. I'm honoured and privileged that I sound like Colin. Let's do some wargs, and then, to be honest with people, I think maybe we'll look about wrapping it up. It's been like an hour and a half. It's been a good stream. I've enjoyed myself immensely. What do I have? Siliconum grey. Why am I doing that? I've got a vortex mixer. Oh well. Right. Here is how you do animal spots. And you won't believe how easy this is. So you get some stuff on your brush and you just go and then Spine. Bip, bip. Bip, 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 bip. And then bip, 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 bip. Now, it looks horrible. It's because it does look horrible. The theory is, afterwards, we're going to do some more layers on top of this. So these are just going to be unders. Music, really the music. Are you enjoying the music, Tina? I don't know. I can't tell. Getting people's emotions over text is very confusing and confuses me immensely. It's like happy music. So I like the happy playlist more than I do the chilled out one because I just can't deal with obnoxious jazz. I like kebab pizzas. That's what we like. Kebab pizzas. That should be the title of the next video. I like kebab pizzas. Just completely throw everyone and be like, huh? Yeah, we should do that. The Michael suggested to me, he said, why don't you look into like just doing talking videos and talking about stuff? And I was humming and ahhing about it. I was like, yeah, I could do that. What would I talk about? And I was like, I could do law. And I was like, okay, if I do law, then like I need to like script it. I need to write down, and then I was like, oh, that might not work. Okay, so maybe let's just do random talking. And I realised that's what's happening right now. It's just like random talking. Which I don't know will go down definitely well in a edited video. I half tempted to try and talk for like an hour and a half painting stuff about random, edit it down and compress it so there's not this and all the gaps. It's just like beep, beep, and just see how condensed and random I can make a hour and a half long chatting and painting video. That I think that could be quite entertaining. But just put some strange music like this on the background. So yeah, if you ever want to know how to paint animal markings, this is how you do it. You just splodge stuff everywhere. Actually, if you do want to know how to do animal markings, I do have a video on doing like animal stripes. So yeah, go check it out if you're really not sure. That one's a lot more educational than this. Wargs! So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up soon because I'm going to go chill out with my little man. And I'm talking about my dog. And then I'm going to prepare to see if I can get a kebab pizza instead of just a kebab. So, and then see if I can get away with that and not get shouted at. Don't you find it's a game changer when your partner starts liking something that you like? You're just like, oh, yes! Yes! Like, the world is better because my partner likes what I like now. Funky music. So yeah, did I tell you the story? I joined a Patreon to destroy a competition. I'm not actually joking. I did join a Patreon just to destroy a competition. Although they've not entered me into it, and I'm really upset. I'm like, come on, let me in. I really want a wreck face. They've not let me in yet, so I'm a little bit upset about that. Works. It's kind of cool. Like this, they look a bit like snow leopards. Alright, we're gonna cover up this gap with paint. Because I can. Music is very chilled out. I like this. I'm enjoying. I'm definitely putting on the happy playlist rather than the chilled out one. Happy is better. Happy is always better. Hands up if happy is better than chilled. Always. Happy rules. The problem is I've noticed as well with myself. So, now, I do painting videos, I do painting tutorials and stuff like that. I would like to do smaller videos, like how to paint a warg. That would be cool. It'd be like kind of a cool little thing. It might not get a lot of views, but the people who played Lord of the Rings and stuff, it might be quite handy for them. But I do what I've just done, and I back paint the entire lot. And I'm like, great, awesome, can't do a tutorial on that, can I? So, yes, this is a dilemma of mine where I paint too fast for my own good. And I can't actually paint or do tutorials, which, yeah, it makes life rather complicated. You're like, cool, I'm going to do a paint tutorial. I've got all these things, I can get at least 3 or 4, and you get nothing out of it because you're like, oh, I painted it all. Damn, I didn't leave anything behind. If I put you in there, and that, and there. Fill in some of the gaps. Bonza! I'd settle for calm. No. Dinner time here was fun. Good to see you, Tina. Hopefully we'll catch up sometime soon. I'm going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. It has been wonderful chatting to you. I've had a very enjoyable time. It's been nice talking again. I know if you don't regularly watch the Chilling Wargamers stream, if you want to see me talking more, not edited and stuff like that, every Thursday, 8 PM UK time, you can find the Chilling Wargamers, which I'm part of. It's me, Spud, and Pickle from the Pickle Jar, and we chat like this. It's usually pretty random, and it's usually a lot of fun. So, yeah, go check that out. Also, as well, if you want other kind of live streams, go check out the Pickle Jar 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, UK time that is. And he's usually streaming for a couple hours, talking about whatever. So that's a great show as well to go check out. Tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning for me, or tonight for you in the US, Frost and Fist, go check it out, because they are a great bunch of guys, and yeah, some great chats going on there as well. And as for me, what I've got coming up next, there's a White Scars Primacy video coming up pretty soon. I just need to... I recorded the voiceover for it, but I wasn't in the best headspace for it, and it's a bit... So I'm going to re-record that and then edit all the video footage is edited together, so it should be okay. And then we'll do the painting for that. And yeah, hopefully my update video for this month will come out in a couple of weeks. And then you can see how I got on with all of this. So, let's switch it back to this one. Right. Everyone, it's been wonderful. I'm going to go find a kebab. I hope you do too. I'll find a kebab pizza. Just remember, kebab pizza, but your favourite thing to go with it. Just remember that. And I will accept beer or spirits, alcohol in general, basically. Right. Now I have to see if this will end. So, I'm going to hit the end button. It's been wonderful, people. Love you all. And I shall see you next time, whenever that may be. I'm going to press the button.